Are we good?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Welcome to our Sunday night chat. My name is Lisa Robertson, and one of the things that we love more than
Sunday night.
Sunday, we said Monday night. I don't even know what day it is. One of the things we love more than anything is Christmas, and what you're looking at is the last of our Christmas decorating collections, and I can't believe that it's already our last Christmas collection of the year. But of course, we have to get our things to you early. You know, you can't just walk in and pick it up. We have to get it to you. And we know people like to get their trees decorated around Thanksgiving. So this week, and that's going to be tomorrow, is our very last Christmas collection that we're going to be offering this year for the holiday season, which I find to be absolutely astounding, I have to say. We are going to give, I'm just going to let you take a look at this. This was from yesterday, but I know that some of the things here are already gone, but we didn't actually have a chance to see this one on our chat last week because we had 4 different trees, including this one, last week. So this was our magical kind of pixie Christmas, and you see all the beautiful, like the ribbon, which is astounding in that soft green and kind of champagne, the flowers and the pink and the white and the purple with the glitter, the birds, the icicles, all the different colors and textures of ornaments. And I love the way that this brought in some things that were literal, like the little mushroom houses and the little birds and things like that. And then it has the regular ornaments, and then it has the flowers, and then it has these beautiful large kind of, you know, texture snowflakes, and the different colors from deep burgundy to blues to pink and white to blush, purple, all these kinds of tones. And soft green. So, and it's just absolutely, absolutely stunning. One of the things, I know it's a little odd, Sam, can you just, when you go down, I want to make sure that we show underneath the tree, because this is something that I think makes all the difference in the world, and that is decorating all the way to the floor. So here we took a round tree skirt, it was actually kind of a tablecloth out of leaves, used it as a tree skirt, and then covered it with flowers and berries and leaves and lighted garlands. Isn't that beautiful? So it looks like a ride we just went through at Disney, is what that looks like to me. So I love everything about this tree. Now, a number of things on this tree are already sold out, just to warn you. Sorry about that, but a lot of the things on this tree are remaining. It's beautiful. So this was yesterday, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and we love it. So we want to give you a quick look at that one. Now, last week during our chat, we gave away a $100 gift card. This week during the chat, we are going to give away this bag in our Monaco series. Now, it's kind of crazy, but that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to choose a comment at random from the comments during the chat. It has to be during the chat, which means between 7 and 8. If you comment after the chat, it doesn't count. And somebody is going to win this bag. After the chat, we'll post the name of the person, you know, in the post. I'll edit the post and it'll say, congratulations, so-and-so. And if you're so-and-so, then send an email to customercare@lisarobertson.com so we can make sure and figure out how to get your bag to you. So this is one of our versions of the Monaco that I think is gorgeous. Loving. Put that right over there. Oops. Okay, so it is going to be a very, very busy week, I have to say, as we all know. And one of the things that is going to make it an extra special week is all the beautiful jewelry that we have coming up for you. David Markstein joins us with our jewelry. He is in charge of all things jewelry here at lisarobertson.com. David and I have known each other for over 20 years and are still speaking.
Can you believe it?
I know. Big thumbs up. And wait for it, wait for it. It's David's birthday!
I planned it for a Monday chat, so I could do it on a Monday night instead of...
Before he was born, he thought to himself, what will I be doing on my birthday in 2021?
It was a very nice day.
Really liked it.
I had a wonderful cake today.
That was a good cake, wasn't it?
Beautiful card.
Yeah.
A little wine.
There you go. Wine makes everything better.
Everything better.
You know, what else could you want on your birthday? So it is David's birthday, so I will make sure everybody knew so they can wish David happy birthday. Because I know that so many of you love when David comes on and shares his knowledge and his expertise and his love of jewelry that he has gained through being in the industry for about 25 years. So he definitely knows what he's talking about. What do you want to start out with, David?
Let's start off with earlier today, what we...
Yes.
At noontime.
So at noontime, we had 2 beautiful pieces of jewelry.
One of them's gone.
One of them is gone. One
Wow,
of them
did
is
you love
remaining.
that ring, by the way?
Yeah, like
Oh.
wow. The ring that we have for you was in Polki diamonds, just like this beautiful little pendant is in Polki diamonds. And a Polki diamond is a very traditional setting of diamond for high-end jewelry from India. In that part of the world, you would see it on an Indian bride or on the royal family, like the Maharaja and his family. And that is a diamond that is cut into a slice. It is set over a setting that is faceted. It's bezel set by hand, because each and every slice is different. It has to be done by hand, and then put in this beautiful traditional setting. So we have had these beautiful Polki diamonds done for us that I know you love.
Yeah.
And we've asked for them to be done in silver instead of the usual black enameling around, and I think it's a fabulous look.
It is, and this piece is one of my favorites for the holiday period, because we've done a lot of Polki diamond jewelry, but this one to me is so giftable, and it's also quite affordable when you think about diamonds. And so I think this is very clean. It's just a simple solitaire with a diamond bezel around it, almost a quarter of a carat of diamonds around there, and it's just a beautiful, simple item. And if you want to try and almost a try me, if you want to try Polki and see if you like it, this is a great starter piece. What a great gift idea, or just to keep for yourself. And
Polki is one of the diamonds that we love because it is very much what we're seeing in diamonds today. It's that everyday diamond, it's that wearable diamond. So if you like diamonds but you want something that's a little bit more cool, a little bit more edgy, a little bit more like your leather jacket, less like an evening gown, Polki diamonds are that look, that organic diamond, the slice of diamond, the natural diamond, that kind of look is definitely what you get in a Polki. So this one has been very, very popular. It is very limited. The ring is completely gone. So congratulations if you got that.
But there's a lot of great items coming up this week. We're in the heart of gift giving season, holiday season, and so I think that you're going to see a lot of great gifts, and this is one of my favorites.
And I have to say that we know that jewelry makes a great gift, so you're going to see some beautiful pieces of jewelry. Where do you want to go next, David?
Let's do what's coming up at 8 o'clock.
Okay, so 8 p.m. tonight. By the way, we have shopping every day at noon Eastern time. Now, regularly, we have shopping every evening at 8 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Thursday.
Yes.
Now, this week, because of the fact that Friday is Black Friday, we're going to have 2 boutiques. We're going to do our regular noon and 8, but we're going to continue that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this next weekend. Not all the time. That's just going to be a Black Friday weekend thing. So definitely watch your emails. Make sure you're getting the emails, or oh my gosh, you're going to miss some things. But this is our regular Monday night boutique, and this beautiful pair of earrings is coming up, and they are stunning.
And this is from a very high-end couture house who does a lot of workmanship with setting of stones. And in fact, I was told that these earrings, which are so intricate, takes about 6 hours to make one pair of earrings. It's that difficult. The number of stones in here, and they're not just round stones, they're all baguette cut, specially cut of all different kinds, but it just forms this beautiful earring that is just, to me, a wow. And the labor involved is just so amazing to me.
This is so beautiful. Yeah, you have the baguettes and the marquise, and oh my gosh, it's just stunning.
And I think it's a great piece to offer at this time of year too, because you know, I think a lot of people weren't going out during the holidays last year, but I think more people are going to start doing that, and this is a wonderful earring, just to wear out if you're going out for a casual dinner or anything. I think it's just a beautiful earring.
I mean, I think you can put this with just a great top and your jeans, and it's going to look amazing. You know, you can put this, if you're going cocktail, great. You're going black tie, great. But you can put this with, you know, like a cool top and a leather jacket, and it's going to look super cool. Or you can just put it with a beautiful blouse and your jeans, and it's going to look really cool. So I think it has that look that goes a lot of different directions. And I do think, you know, we all want to get back out. We're kind of tired of being at home. And so we are going to want to make the most of when we get to go out and see the people that we care about and laugh and have that time together. And it's just nice to have something new to wear that you feel beautiful.
Absolutely.
And it kind of makes the evening. I think those earrings are perfect.
Too.
Coming up at 8. They are very, very comfortable. Speaking of an absolutely amazing look.
I love this.
This is so gorgeous. It was even more gorgeous before I messed it up. Sorry about that. This is going to be your choice of yellow, white, or black. And the most beautiful, this is so delicate and so right on. And this is going to be yellow, white, or black in this beautiful fine chain with these little stones. it looks for the world like diamonds. It reminds me of the couture jewelry that we did
Yes.
last year that was in diamonds, that was
Yes.
very, very popular. This is made so well, you can put them side by side and couldn't tell the difference.
I bought that necklace last year that looked like this in diamonds for my sister, who her husband wanted to give it for her 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh,
so,
very nice.
So it's just, this to me is very similar, and I love this because you think of stones that are set either bezel set or prong set, and this is neither of them. This makes you see the whole stone very clearly, faceted beyond belief, but it just drapes very easily. And I
Beautiful.
love it because it doesn't matter which side it flips. The stone can flip in this case because it's the same thing on both sides. So I think this is
So there's
just
no front and back.
no front and back. It's very simple. I love these colors. You're seeing more and more black with us because black is very important. It's a very kind of edgy but still very upscale.
Yeah, this is so beautifully done.
Yeah.
I've seen people try to do this, but they just didn't get it right because the
No.
labor is so difficult. And this necklace is exactly right.
It's
It is
precision.
on the money, beautiful, perfect, gorgeous. Love that. So that necklace is coming up this evening at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Then,
Everyone knows you like crosses.
oh, yes, I do. This is one of the most beautiful crosses I've ever seen, and this is going to be done with gemstones, and it's so stunning.
Yeah, I always think gemstones are interesting when the designer decides what they're going to combine, because you don't always think, is that going to work well together? But this is a combination of iolite, which is a beautiful, beautiful, I'd say, how would you describe the color of that?
Iolite is a deep blue purple.
Yeah, deep blue purple. And they combined it in the center with an amethyst, which I think is kind of nice too, because it's different shades, contrast a little bit with the stones around there and a little bit of scroll design. Very beautiful, very simplistic, but has kind of an upscale look to it, just kind of everyday. But I think this
Beautiful.
is just so beautiful.
So gorgeous. So iolites and amethyst, beautiful scroll work. Love that cross. So
And this is made by our famous friend in India, who's also a designer,
Yes.
and so proud of her design house. So that's great.
So, and this is done by our friend in India. She's a wonderful young woman. She has a beautiful aesthetic, and she really
Yeah.
creates these gorgeous things for us. And she is such a hard worker.
I'm so
She
proud of her.
Oh my gosh, is so proud of what she does and what the craftsmen in her artisanal shop do. Like she works with true craftsmen. She doesn't just say, I'll take anyone. I mean, she really works with skilled artists who've been in the business for years, and they just take great pride in creating beautiful things, as you can see with that cross. So at 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to have the earrings, we're going to have the necklace, we're going to have the cross.
Yes.
Want to remind you that again, the Polky Diamond pendant is
still left, but last call.
yeah, definitely very popular. Now, these earrings I absolutely love, and we're going to have these in rose white and yellow for you. But of course, I was wearing the yellow, so I put them down somewhere. David just looks at me like, I know, you're constantly doing that. You know, if it's a cross earring, I have to wear it.
Yeah, and these are just beautiful because it takes a basic hoop earring and does something very fantastic with it. It actually has the stones that are set in a cross formation, very simple, dangling, hits the light from all different angles. I love this. And it's very, very wearable. It's just I love the fact that the hoop is not big. It's easy to wear, and this just has a beautiful design to it.
So I was just putting my sleeve behind so you could really see the shape of it and the setting it, because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So these are perfect, 3 colors. Guarantee this is going to be a phenomenal gift idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Guaranteed.
Everything we're talking about.
Yeah.
Some of these are self-purchased, but this to me is as giftable as it gets.
So loving those, and I'm just going to move us on quickly because it's already a quarter after.
Okay, this is
and
something.
bum,
I'm
ba-da-dum.
going to give you this over here.
Okay. This is very important. This has been so long in the making.
Yes.
We have been back and forth with our Italian design team in Italy, with the factory that makes this for us. This watch has been in the works
Forever.
over a year. It's taken over a year, not even breathing hard. This is the 24-hour luxury watch, and this is so gorgeous. When David and I saw the final prototype, we were both absolutely just over the moon. We were both just looking, oh my gosh, it's exactly right.
It's so true.
It's so beautiful. We have it in rose, white, and yellow. This is a brand new design in a watch that we designed just for you. It has the mother of pearl on the dial, the Roman numerals at the 12 and the 6. It has just beautiful markings, really, really elegant. Once again, double deployment clasp.
Yeah.
How fabulous is that? And when you put it on, it looks like $1,000,000.
It really does. And I love how the strap is the same size, really, as the case.
Which we insisted on.
Yes.
Yes, by the way.
Yes, they didn't do it right the first time.
No,
somehow
we were like, that's not what I asked for.
And then how the stones are on the side of the watch. But I think, when you think about the number of watches, with how old this company is, that you have introduced new watches. Now,
Very
the
few.
Palatino has done, it's still many
The
different versions.
Palatino we've done in different versions, but we've had really about 3 watches.
Yeah. And this, to me, I mean,
Home run,
oh
baby.
my gosh,
Home run.
We've been waiting forever to do
Oh.
this, and this is something very special, I think.
So this is one that you can have some links taken out by a jeweler.
Yep.
If you'd like to wear it a little bit closer to the wrist. It is very much inspired by one of my favorite couture gold watches that I've always admired, always wanted, always was on my wish list. I think this one is so beautiful. So beautiful, and I can't even decide on a favorite color.
So spot on. I mean, we're doing this in yellow, white, and rose, based on the color of the strap and the case. But I think it's just so elegant. I don't know how else to describe it as something that this will look like. They'll do a double take when you're wearing this.
Oh, yeah.
They will do a double take because it looks so high end.
I mean, just like the Palatino, I guarantee they're going to think you're wearing a watch that was 5 digits.
Yes.
Not even 4 digits, by the way. 5 digits. That's the one. They're going to, because I have people think that the Palatino is a 5-digit watch all the time, because it was inspired by that, and the things that catch your eye that are important are in both watches.
It's so true.
That's exactly what we did with this. If you are a watch person, if you love things that just raise the level, it's so interesting because there's article after article now coming out, and people talking about it, that watches are even more important to your wardrobe than ever. Now that you have a million ways to tell time, watches aren't about telling time as much as, obviously this is a great watch and it works, you're going to love that. That's not the point. That it's about your style. This is how you express yourself. This is the cherry on top of your whole outfit. It's that piece that defines you and your style. And I think men more and more are expressing themselves through how they dress and how they present themselves. I think women have for a very, very long time. A lot of who I'm telling you I am, I'm telling you by how I look and how I pull myself together and how I carry myself and how I present myself. And a watch is the pivotal piece. It's almost like the cliche of when men used to wear nice suits, and if their shoes weren't nice, you knew that everything wasn't.
Absolutely.
The watch. It is all about the watch.
And with how important layering is, I think when you put that watch on, you look at the rest of your bracelets and say, what can I layer with this watch today? You can wear it on its own, but what an amazing watch, because it's so streamlined and straight across. It looks so good when you layer this with other bracelets. So this is going to be just so exciting.
So gorgeous.
So clean looking.
This is coming up this week. It is brand new. It is a huge launch. We've been working on it for well over a year. I cannot begin to tell you the work that has gone into this.
So stay tuned.
Both of us were almost bald after this watch.
Yes.
I mean, it was crazy. But oh my, I just leave that on.
It's
Oh my
your
gosh,
signature watch.
love
This will be your new signature
that watch.
too.
So David's going to be joining us for 3 more times
I gotta
in
keep
this.
you definitely on time tonight.
Okay, now I do want to. Hold on. We did have the best time on David's birthday today. It was so nice because we had some extra friends here helping us today, and so we really had like a lot of people to sing happy birthday, which was great. Because when there's only a few of you, it always sounds a little sad. But then you get a whole, you're like, oh, this is so much better. It's like the birthday choir. Okay, so wanted to talk about this collection. This is the most beautiful, rich, traditional red Christmas collection, and it is perfect for our final Christmas tree collection of the year. This is so stunning, and I don't even know where to start. Do you want to start at the top, Sam, and then we'll just kind of cruise on down? Sam's like, well, that was right here, but okay. So one of the things that you'll notice in this tree is that I am falling more and more in love with putting traditional red on a flocked tree. These are our Stars in the Sky tree. If you ordered yours, it should be on its way. Check your email. You should have gotten a confirmation that it's shipped out. But look how beautiful. This is our 9 foot 8 inch flocked tree, Stars in the Sky tree. So when you look at this, obviously this ribbon, does it help if I point over here that little bit easier for you? This ribbon is astounding. This is a wide 4-inch ribbon, sequins in a diamond shape, red velvet, absolutely stunning. That is the belle of the ball. That is a beautiful gown, just cascading down the tree. And then you have this beautiful, beautiful garland. And I always forget what we're calling this because I want to call it pomegranates and it's not pomegranate. I want to call it cranberries.
Crabapple.
Crabapple. I always want to say cranberries and it's not cranberries. So I love the fact, so I love that this crabapple garland, which looks very homemade and traditional and kind of, you know, that homey kind of look is in with this rich red ribbon. Isn't it gorgeous together? The juxtaposition, they both balance the wow, the warm. The formal, you know, just, it's so beautiful together. So that crabapple garland, I have to tell you, everybody in this office who's seen it has been fighting over it. So I just want you to know that that's going to be huge. Now, these ornaments, these are beautiful. This is going to be together. So you have some in the round with this very dimensional tree on different sides. There's going to be 3 of those. Now, we're calling this a beaded ornament. It's beaded because it has all this glitter and stuff on it, but it's really just very dimensional. So here it is in the round, and then we have the finial shape above, and the set is going to include both shapes. So you can see how gorgeous that is. Then, speaking of both shapes, or 2 in an arrangement, this is a beautiful European glass ornament, and this is going to be one that has this kind of pearl in the background and a beautiful tree decorated with the stones and the beaded garland. You're going to get 3 of those, and you're going to get 3 of this. And this is going to be the gold with the tree on the front and a beaded garland on the tree. Those are European glass ornaments, and they come in a set of 6, and they are absolutely beautiful. I love this little ornament. These are shatterproof. They're going to come in a set of 12. I cannot get enough of them. I think they are so sweet and so beautiful. You see 2 of them right here. Look how pretty they are on the tree. These, now, I have to tell you, this is going to be a set of 3 because each of the 3 has a little bit of a different top. This one is going to be greenery with red berries. We have greenery on its own, and we have greenery with the white berries. So 3 different ones. They all have this beautiful little candle on the inside. You turn it off and on underneath, and they do have a built-in timer, just to let you know. We found that out today. They do have a built-in timer, so all good. Also, these large ornaments. Oh my gosh, seriously. So the female cardinal, underneath the black-capped chickadee, the male cardinal, and then I'm not sure what little bird that is, the blue tail, but it's beautiful. So this is the finial shape, and we're also going to have that in the round. You're going to get both shapes in the set, just to let you know. This beautiful European glass ornament with the poinsettia, it's 6 in a set. You get 3 of the red and 3 of this beautiful champagne background. So you're, oh, right behind. There you go. There, right over there. You get 3 of those, and you get 3 of those. 6 total. All hand painted by European artists and absolutely, absolutely stunning. Now, one of the things I want to mention on this tree are these ornaments. So this is going to be, sorry Sam, sounds like I can't get up there that fast. This is going to be a beautiful set of ornaments that I think is one of the most gorgeous I've ever seen. Glass ornaments in that traditional red and white. You can tell these are hand painted. The holly leaves. You're going to have a set of 3 because you get 1 in the round, 1 in the finial, and 1 in the onion. So you're going to get 1 of each of those shapes in that one. Is there anything else on this tree I'm missing? It's so beautiful. So gorgeous. I mean, oh, wow. Okay, so one of the things that we did with this tree, just like the other tree, is we did wow from the very top to wow all the way to the bottom. And notice what a difference it makes to really complete the tree by going all the way to the floor. So we made a garden under the other tree, and here we took these book boxes. So you see these fabulous little Christmas book boxes? This is going to be a set of 6, and they each nest in the largest. So we used those for different elevations. We stacked them with packages. These are beautiful under your tree, around a fireplace, on a mantle, you know, in bookshelves, anywhere you want. These are the most beautiful little things for Christmas. I love the set of 6 book boxes. We also have this set of 3 flameless candles in the red. How gorgeous are these? And notice how we took the flameless candles and the book boxes and just and wrapped a few boxes like they were presents, and wow, was that amazing. Don't forget that's one of our sheepskin rugs under, because we love to use those as tree skirts. So, all kinds of beautiful, finishing it all the way to the floor. How gorgeous is that? Loving that. By the way, if you like anything on the mantle behind me, or that beautiful picture on the wall of the greenery above, that was all part of this tree's boutique that was yesterday. So we can see if there's any, I know that some of those pieces are gone, but you can definitely still check. So over here, sorry, moving fast. We have some of the beautiful tabletop that goes with our red tree. Obviously we're running out of space, so we're over here in the corner. So number one, aren't these the sweetest? Don't those just look like Christmas? Where are you putting Santa's cookies? Don't you know that bribing Santa with cookies is a very good idea? Very good idea. And this is the perfect plate for Santa. So I love that charger plate. I love these substantial red glass candle holders. I think they're beautiful. We have some more of the book boxes here. We have the beautiful glass angels with poinsettias. They have LED lights on them. And then we have a gorgeous lighted canvas in the back with Santa talking to the snowman. So just all kinds of beautiful little things to add to your traditional Christmas. And these are the things that you can put on a foyer table, on a kitchen island, on a kitchen table, in your bookshelves, on a coffee table. You get the idea. There's no wrong way, but this is where your Christmas cookies go. And I love that. Okay, so that is our traditional. No, oh, I almost forgot. We had a few things that started today at noon. Okay, now, number one, I think this is the coolest bag I've ever seen. I'm keeping this one, just to let you know, mine. This is made in the USA. It is leather, it is gorgeous, and it's beyond cool. Now, what's interesting is this is a deep brown, and it has this brown leather to it as well. And what's interesting is if you would have said to me, do you want a black leather bag with a skull, or do you want a brown leather bag with a skull? I would have said black, but in looking at this, it's the brown that makes it cool. It's so chic. It is like, oh my gosh. By the way, ladies, if there's a man in your life, he will want this bag. It is the end. And ladies, don't make your man carry some flowery girly bag through the airport. That's not nice to him. If you get this one, you both get to look cool. It doesn't matter who carries it. So all leather, beautifully done. This is a kind of fabric with a leather cutout for that. I love that it has this slip pocket on the outside and then a zip. By the way, it has that on both sides. And then it's just a beautiful leather bag. Long leather strap, great leather handles. This is a weekender or an overnight or whatever you want to make it, but this is an advance order. This is a pre-order. They're going to make these for us. They're going to ship out the week of the 15th, so you'll have them by Christmas. But made in the USA, how fabulous is this? Gorgeous. We only have a few of these left, by the way, just to let you know. These started at noon, only a few left. This is a super cool bag. This is like a high-end Madison Avenue, you know, kind of LA Rodeo Drive, super cool bag. This is not what you find in mass. So just to let you know, like if you're a girl who goes, oh, yeah, you can sense the most expensive item in the room, this is your bag. Yeah. So I love that bag. That started at noon today. Absolutely fabulous. Also, this is an absolutely gorgeous, so this is a poncho with a cowl neck. Isn't that the coolest? This is so soft and so pretty. This is today very, very popular. I love that you can just throw this over anything. It's comfortable, it's warm, it's soft. You can lounge around the house in this or run around and look like a super chic $1 million. It's just beautiful, soft, and warm. So the perfect layering piece going into the cold season, which we're now going into. I can tell you because we were doing some pictures outside today and Ailey and I are both about to freeze. Then we have this absolutely beautiful, beautiful cardigan. So this is a gorgeous cardigan, beautiful tones of peach, just a hint of metallic. It has the pockets, the long sleeves. I love this unfinished edge on the collar. Very, very cool. A little bit of a longer length, but not too long. How gorgeous is this? Soft, beautiful, really, really pretty. Love that. Now we also have, this is one you're gonna love, okay? So number one, it's a V neckline. Number two, it's longer and it has this tie in front. This is made in the USA and it's super cool as well. This is a beautiful top that you throw on with jeans, or dress it up whichever you prefer. This is going to be something that's so versatile, so easy, wrinkle resistant, travels like a dream, dimension made in the USA, and it's your perfect black top. So loving this one with the tie. I like this tie because it's not high. Most things that tie are up here. And if you don't have love handles and you have a flat tummy, congratulations, that looks great on you. If you're my age and you don't have a flat tummy and you have love handles, those do not look good. So I like this because it's longer, but it gives that tie. Very flattering, very easy to wear. I think you're gonna love that one.
I'm just giving you a 30-minute warning.
Oh, we also
There's
have,
a lot.
David.
No.
Don't yell at him, it's his birthday.
Oh, that's right. We also have this beautiful skirt, which I'm loving. Very, very cool. That skirt is coming up very quickly. We're going to have this absolutely gorgeous blouse. Look at the sleeve on this with the scalloped. You can't even really see it. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Loving. That is coming up as well. Oh, thank you. We have this beautiful, beautiful scarf, and this is going to be your choice of gray or taupe, and it's kind of a solid, a stripe, and then python. Isn't that beautiful? Super soft, really, really elegant, very, very chic. Oh my gosh, these feel good. They're warm. They're fabulous. You're going to love them. We have these unbelievable faux fur vests with hoods. Stop, because these are so soft. You are going to want to live in them and hug yourself all the time because they feel so good, and they're the best gift ideas, and they're so pretty and so soft. Here you go. And then I want to just show you very quickly, wait, this bag. This bag is coming up. This is a really, really cool geometric kind of overnight bag. Loving this one. Can you see? Oh yeah, look at that. Is that the coolest? That's the coolest. Loving. That's the coolest. And of course the jacket that I'm wearing is coming up as well. Okay, let's take a jewelry break. David! I know, we have a few more pieces of jewelry to get through. Just a few.
This is a really interesting series of products in
Yes.
that we have a lot of couture diamonds. I'm not going to say couture inspired.
Right.
This is like couture looking couture product because it is.
So we have some diamond jewelry that we've been offering lately, and we wanted to really bring you some beautiful pieces of diamond jewelry around the holidays for gift giving. Or don't forget, the best thing to do, right, Kate, is you get what you want, you give it to your husband,
Yes.
you tell him to wrap it,
Yes.
and you put it, tell him to wrap it and put it under the tree. Smart woman. Smart woman.
I do feel though, it's like when you think diamonds and everything we offer, here comes diamonds. I feel like it's our duty. We bring the customers everything they could possibly think of.
Yes.
And then more. So we go
Yes.
beyond what their expectations are. And I love that we do
Yeah.
that.
So we're gonna, you know, we're gonna offer some natural diamonds. We're gonna offer some things that look like diamonds. So whether you are looking for an investment piece that, oh my gosh, that's it, I'm gonna love that forever,
Yep.
or you want something super fun, like we're gonna have so many great looks for you. And where do you want to start?
Well, before we get to the diamonds, let's start with the hessonite garnet ring.
Oh,
in the
beautiful.
front, because I
Yeah.
think that's beautiful. It's 7.5 carats of a hessonite garnet. And a hessonite garnet is different than a traditional garnet. It's actually more rare. The color is slightly different, but it's got this really saturated, I mean, any stone, you should know, the larger you get, it's harder to hold the saturation, the color,
Yes.
because it tends to fade a little bit. But when you order something like this and you get the color this deep in a red, you're paying for it in that you're getting high quality. Now we pass those savings on to you. We try to as much as possible, but look at this and look at the border of it.
Oh my gosh.
So much detail. I love the pink next to the
Right, which is pink sapphire.
pink sapphire. That's
and
right.
then underneath that is orange sapphire.
Orange sapphire, yes.
Oh.
But just look, I mean, this is like the type of piece again where I don't think you'd expect this to be shown to you because it's just something that you haven't seen before. I love that we can go out, step outside the box a little bit and find pieces like this for you.
And I do think over the last year and a half, our gemstone jewelry has been absolutely unbelievable.
We've really taken it to a new level just as we learn more about it. You know, we're out there and discovering things. We learn as we go along here. And so when we can find things like this to you, we're all over it. We want to bring it to you. and be first to market. That's what my goal is always, to be first to market and find stuff like this. And sometimes, a lot of times, it's exclusive because we've actually done the designing behind it. So, but this ring is just gorgeous.
Wow. Hessonite garnet, which is much more rare.
Much more
Pink
rare.
sapphire, orange sapphire, white zircon, all natural gems,
All
all
natural.
absolutely gorgeous. Over 7 carats in just the hessonite garnet in the center. That's amazing. So I'm just going to keep
Yeah,
that on
okay.
because I can, because it's my company. And
Let's do this next before we get to the diamonds, because
so this is the look of
completely what's happening right
yeah,
now.
absolutely. So this is going to be the look of diamonds.
Believe it or not, it does hang perfectly on your
It
neckline.
does.
This is very steep, so.
Yeah, we have obviously nobody's neck is this small. So when you wear it, it does face forward perfectly. And what you're gonna have is this beautiful, beautiful look of the stones facing forward, then the paperclip link in between. So it's 3 stones, paperclip, 3 stones, paperclip. It's a new kind of Figaro. Remember the Figaro?
Yes.
It's kind of a new kind of Figaro. We have it in 4 colors, yellow, white, rose, and black, and it is gorgeous.
I love that this is a take on that one necklace and bracelet we do that has the paper clip going on one side
half and half.
and half and half. And they've taken the same link. These are tennis links, the 3 stones, and they've cut them in a way that it's a combination of the two. So you get that hint of sparkle all over the necklace combined with the metal. And I think the combination is just spectacular. And it's very ingenious, very creative, and I love that we're introducing this
It's
to you
beautiful.
in 4 colors.
Beautiful, beautiful. Loving that.
All right, now we can go to the diamonds.
All right, now where do you want to go next?
Let's go to the bracelet, because
Okay.
I do love this bracelet. Anytime we do a adjustable bracelet, what the industry sometimes calls a friendship bracelet, I love it because really one size fits all.
So this is one of those bracelets where here's the back, and you can see this slides, so it fits as small as you would like up to a 9.5-inch wrist, and then you have 2 rows of diamonds where one comes up over the other.
Yeah.
To have this beautiful double diamond look in the center. So again, everything on it is a very fresh take
Yeah.
on a traditional tennis bracelet.
And everything here is set in this is set in 14 karat gold.
So
All
these
our
are beautiful diamonds.
Yeah.
These are diamonds, not the look of.
Not
These are
diamonds.
diamonds. And they're set in gold.
Yep.
And it's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
And we always try and hold some diamond product for the holiday period. I think it's
Yeah.
nice to offer, affordable gifts and
Absolutely.
gifts that are kind of for everyone. So I think this is something that's just beautiful. I think if you're in the market right now for something a little more special, I think this is the perfect bracelet. I love how it overlaps together. It's kind of this beautiful feminine overlap that it does, and I just think it's beautiful.
So I love this tennis bracelet, and I just
I do
think
too.
it is absolutely amazing. And let me just show you very quickly. So if you're going to take that and you're just going to,
And we're not going to talk about it all tonight, but all these diamonds, the color, clarity's on the page, the gram weight of the gold, all that's on the page when you see it.
what do you think of that together? Yeah,
Love it.
gorgeous. There you go. So I just wanted to show you that with the watch because I think it's stunning. So I love this. It's diamonds, it's gold, it's beautiful. It's a new take on a tennis bracelet.
Yep.
Everybody's going to love that. But then we have another look in diamonds
gosh.
as well.
So fluid. I love the linear look in earrings because, again,
Dripping diamonds.
Dripping diamonds. In fact, I'm going to go back and change the title of that.
Doesn't it look like dripping
It does
diamonds?
look like dripping diamonds, but I do love the fact that linear look accentuates a woman's facial features. I always feel like elongation is really pleasing when you wear those because it does help with that. But I think these are just beautiful.
Very
the sparkle,
flattering.
the movement, all of that is pretty amazing when you're talking about real, genuine diamonds set in 14 karat gold.
Beautiful. These are so beautiful on.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I like how they set it in a lever back too. 14
Yeah,
karat
just
lever back.
very, very easy 14 karat lever back. By the way, why don't you see more 14 karat gold earrings with a lever back? Because it is so expensive
I
to
know.
do a lever back in 14 karat
know.
gold. So in most cases, if you have 14 karat gold, you have a microscopic finding
Yes.
or clasp.
Yes.
These are so beautifully
No
done.
skipping here at all.
Stunning. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Just draping diamonds, dripping diamonds, melting diamonds, diamonds. Loving those.
These two kind
Okay.
of go together because they're both
Yes.
set in rose gold this time.
Very nice. So this is a beautiful pair of earrings and a pendant in diamonds.
Yeah.
So once again, offering you more beautiful ideas in diamonds. The earrings are going to be white diamonds and champagne diamonds
Yes.
in rose gold in that beautiful little hoop. which is so chic.
And I love in this case that combination of the white and champagne because you can distinctively see the two there, and it has that two-tone effect in the diamonds. Just so simple, but so elegant and just so beautiful, set again in genuine gold and diamonds. I think it's just wonderful to offer this, and these are just, again, a pair of hoop earrings that you could wear anywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
Any time of year.
Yeah, you could live in those.
You could live in these. These are those pair of earrings that you just feel like you spend $1 million and you have
So
it.
beautiful. And again, diamonds in gold.
Yeah.
How fabulous is that?
Yep.
Then we have this beautiful, beautiful pendant, and this is going to be diamonds in rose gold again, and it's that center diamond and then the diamonds around, and I like that kind of diamond shape.
I do too. I think that's very special and unique. It's not that round shape this time. It's kind of it is a diamond shape, and just there's a center diamond that is I think it's
About a quarter carat, if I recall.
Yeah, about a quarter of a carat. Yeah, a third of a carat actually.
Oh, is it?
And then,
Okay.
and then around are the other diamonds. I can't remember the total carat weight, but again, just beautiful, very simple. Wear it all the time. Pair of jeans, dress up. It doesn't matter. This goes with everything.
And I love that it doesn't get lost and it doesn't blend in, and it's really beautiful, and the gold is substantial, so it really frames it.
And I love the combination of the two of these together. That's why I thought they would be
Yeah.
great to show together.
So the pendant and the earrings, both in rose gold, both absolutely gorgeous. So we've shown you the diamond bracelet, two different pairs of diamond earrings, a beautiful diamond pendant, and then one more gorgeous pair
Yes.
of diamond earrings. And these are yellow and white diamonds.
Canary diamonds.
Gorgeous.
They're very, and by the way, yellow diamonds, believe it or not, can be dyed. These are not. These are mined from the earth, yellow diamonds. They are spectacular.
So rare.
I love the cushion shaped earrings on these, and the combination with the halo of white diamonds around the yellow diamonds is just beautiful. I think it's a little fun mix we have tonight.
Yeah.
To offer for this special week we have coming up, and this is something I think is beautiful.
So again, a true fancy color diamond.
Yes.
Like came out of the earth.
Yeah.
Is very, very rare.
Yeah.
A fancy color diamond is probably 1,000 times more rare than a white diamond. I mean, it's really, really.
And it's always
not
the
what
first
you
question
see.
I ask the manufacturer. I say,
Right.
I want to know, are these dyed yellow diamonds? Or are they
Right.
genuine diamonds from the earth this way? And they always going to tell me.
There you go. So yellow and white, absolutely love that. And that is another beautiful idea in diamonds. So then we wanted to show you something in gems. So we
Yes.
showed you this hessonite garnet
Yes.
ring in the gems. And then we have this beautiful, beautiful earring. And this is an Asher cut.
Asher cut.
And your choice of 3 different gems.
And why Asher cut? Asher cut has more faceting per in the earring. Like it's like twice the amount of faceting than a traditional facet. And it makes for a spectacular look because again, the more facets, the more the sparkle you get off the earring, and it has a look that's very different than a traditional facet, which I love. Set in this kind of cushion shape a little bit again, with the stones going all the way around.
And it's going to be a lever back.
Yeah.
And we just have one of each on here. Obviously, it doesn't
Yeah.
quite fit on, but just to
Yeah.
show you, we have one with citrine, one with the green amethyst, and one with the blue amethyst. Those are your choices.
Yep.
They're beautiful. They just sit perfectly in the ear. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely perfect.
And we got these
for
back in
gift
stock,
giving.
too.
Yeah. So, and
happy.
we really, this was one that so many people had said, "Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. Can you get that back?" I got it in one gemstone. I really wish I would have gotten 2.
Yeah.
You get the idea. So we were so excited to get those back for you. And we tried to get a few things back for you this holiday that you really, really requested from last, we've had before. So this cross is insane. It is gorgeous. The stonework is unbelievable. I think it is one of the most beautiful, just wow crosses I've ever seen.
I've never seen micro paving like this before. It's just, you can get, I often will take a loop. A jeweler's loop is what you can look at and see the details of the stonework and the setting. And I did that to this, and it's just so perfectly done. I'm amazed that this is all done by hand. It's all hand set. And I like the fact that there's a little ridge here, so that you see it's kind of a cross in the center, and then the cross that borders it, where it's kind of raised a little bit in the center. And I do love
Gorgeous.
that. I think it's very dimensional. And the light again hits it from all different angles. I think it's beautiful. Even the side, Lisa, show the stones on the side.
Isn't that crazy?
Talk about attention to detail on this, and I think that this is just, again, what a great gift idea.
So loving that cross, and that is again one of the things we wanted to show you.
This is the scripting.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so many beautiful things. All right,
I'll be back.
David has to go because he has to come back. I did want to mention very, very quickly that we have some beautiful, beautiful bags coming up for you. So this is such a gorgeous, once again, very couture inspired. There's one very high-end design house, starts with a G. And they're known for this look in their bag, which is a beautiful tailored bag with absolutely gorgeous hardware. That's exactly what this looks like. Beautifully done in the snakeskin with the gorgeous kind of pewtery black rhodium tone in the hardware and the chain. This is a long chain. You can put it in the bag and just use this part, or you can use the whole bag. But if you order this, this is going to be called gold, and it's the perfect size. You have just enough to really put whatever you want to put in there, and it's stunning. Now, if you want to do the chain long, hold on, there you go. You can do it long, and you can do it under, or you can do it over, but then it's going to be perfect for long shoulder, crossbody, black rhodium chain. This is one that we're calling brown, and it's really a beautiful, soft, gorgeous kind of mushroom taupe. But again, the hardware on this is beautiful. The chain is beautiful, very, very high end. So here's the brown. Look at the hardware. Here's the black. The black is going to be black and gray and gold. It's absolutely stunning. That also has the beautiful hardware on it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And then, there you go. And then here's the third. Once again, so all three of this beautiful bag are going to be coming up in the next week. So loving this bag. Again, if you love couture and you know couture, you're going to be going, wait a minute, I know that look. Wait a minute. I had to wait in line to get in that store, right? That's the look. So loving that bag, and that is coming up. Speaking of waiting in line to get in the store, this is such a gorgeous idea. We call this the kind of touch of couture. And this is a beautiful line. These are done in leather and hide. You have 4 different options on this. It's a beautiful wristlet. But this is that line that we love, where they literally take true designer bags. Oops, hold on, because I dropped one. True designer bags. This is one of the couture bags. And then, doing it all properly with the right paperwork and everything, they repurpose the bags. And they take these pieces and they put them on other bags and everything else. It's brilliant. It's a huge idea. It's all over social media. It's absolutely one of the hottest ideas going. It's a touch of couture and a beautiful wristlet. We have 4 different gorgeous color options for you. You can use it as a pouch. You can use it as a wristlet. This is one of the coolest ideas ever, one of the best gift ideas ever. This is coming up this week as well. And oh my gosh, is that going to be popular? Just like wicked. Let me see what else I'm missing here. Oh, this beautiful, this is a double layer faux fur trim wrap. And the thing I love about this is that it's super flattering, because you have one level that goes to about here and then one level that goes along. So it really makes your waist look small, super flattering, super soft, super easy to wear. Love this wrap. If you want something that'll go over anything, but it just makes everything look finished and it's really flattering and it always stays in place, wait until you see this. It is gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. I do want to remind you again, very, very quickly, speaking of bags, that I'm sure we're getting a lot of comments with everybody wishing David a happy birthday. But also we're going to choose a comment randomly from this chat, and somebody is going to win this bag. This is one of our versions of the very, very popular Monaco. So this is going to be given away, and we'll announce that we'll just edit the post. So you'll see if you won after the chat. So make sure and definitely stay tuned for that. Come back and check that out. All right, you ready, David?
Yep, and a 15-minute warning.
11 minutes.
All right, well, I was giving you a little bit, but you can do it.
Okay. So once again, I love that we have such beautiful jewelry because I do think that jewelry makes such a great gift idea. And it's also something that we'd love to splurge on for ourselves around the holidays because we're going to be seeing people and going places. We want to get something special. So where do you want to start?
I want to start with that bracelet because it reminds me of what we used to find in Italy when we used to walk the Ponte Vecchio, or we were finding jewelry for our Vicenza events.
Yes.
And this would be one of those key products that we would find because this texture is unbelievable.
So this is going to be a Gornato texture, and it's going to be either the yellow or the white. So it's very much a status link, a luxury link, and I love it in both. I love the texture on the links, and then that simple high polish holding it together. This is so rich, big oversized lobster claw. This looks like $1,000,000.
One of the things the Italians are very proud of are the textures that they are good at, and because sometimes they try and do a finish like this, but they don't quite get it right. It's not as deep, the texture, or it's a subtle texture. But this one they nailed it because it has that, the Italians call it Granato, which means texture in Italian, but it's a special finish. It's almost like this mesh texture. And it's beautiful when it's combined with the round links, as you can see in between. So the combination of the two, hold on a second, we'll get it.
There you go. It was focusing on the one in front, so I was trying to.
So you could see the combination, and to compare it, you see the high polished surfaces of the watch next to that textured finish, and this bracelet is actually raised a little bit, which I love. It's got some dimension to it, so some height. I think that's really important when you want to show off a good-looking bracelet like this. But I think that this is just, I mean, own a piece of Italy. This is where I would go. If I were walking the show, I'd bring it over to Lisa and say, we got to do an advance order on this. We got this express from fair. I just am happy that we were able to get this in for the holiday that will ship immediately for you.
So this is a beautiful, beautiful bracelet, yellow or white, very high end, very, very status, very Italian.
Yep.
Love that. Very quickly, speaking of this is a beautiful, beautiful earring cuff. Now an ear cuff is something that's been very popular, but most of them are basic. We don't do basic, we just do astounding. This is one where you can see here's the back of it because it's going to be flat, and it comes around and curves into two separate ends, so you're going to get this look on your ear.
Looks so good on you.
So good.
Because it looks like two different piercings, which they're not. That's the beautiful thing about ear cuffs. But this is one of the first ear cuffs we introduced, and the labor's so high, it took us almost 8 months to get this back in stock.
Wow.
That's how long it took.
So yellow or white, but it just slides on the bottom of your ear and then just slips up to where you want it, and it stays right there, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So double row stones, huge difference, not your regular, absolutely gorgeous. And that's definitely the look right now is, having a number of different things on your ear at once.
This does come in yellow, but it's not
yes.
yellow.
We have the sweetest necklace. This is actually going to be a safety pin necklace, which we love. But then hanging from the safety pin are the letters LOVE. These move and slide back and forth. So it's a charm necklace. It's the sweetest thing. It's a beautiful message necklace. It's a beautiful gift. It is the sweetest necklace. I cannot wait for you to get it.
We always talk about jewelry with a meaning and how important it is. And I think especially at gift giving time, it's even more important. This is actually a necklace that we helped design. We knew the paper clip was a hot trend, and then we said, what if we could dangle something underneath? And these letters move actually.
Yes.
So they spell the word love. I think it's beautiful, very wearable, not too big. The scale is perfect. It looks like something you'd find in 18 karat gold and diamonds. And we're introducing that.
All right, I'm rushing you because we're going to run out of time.
Please.
Then we have this beautiful, beautiful idea. This was something that we offered once before, and we had so many people saying, oh my gosh, please do that again. I got one for a gift and I wish I'd kept it. Or I got one for a gift and I did keep it and I had to get them something else. Or I got one color and I really wish I would have gotten more. This is the most beautiful, beautiful setting. And what you're going to have is a matching pendant and earrings in your choice of 4 colors. You're going to get this set. It is the most amazing gift idea. You can wrap it as 2 for stocking stuffers. This is beautiful. She is going to love it, or get it for yourself. You're going to love it.
The stone setting on this is perfect. I love the fact that it's got a little dimension to it. The side profile on this, it has a little bit of a scroll design going on, so it's really beautifully made. And what a great gift idea. I'm so excited.
Loving those. Now, speaking of great gift ideas, these earrings are so sweet. They're beautiful little moons that are made up of all different shapes of stone. I mean, the setting on these is unbelievable. They're so beautifully done.
And they're left and right.
Yes.
So
It's
so
very
great with-
romantic.
Yeah, I
like
love
the
it.
sun, like
well,
the
we
moon
know
and the
the
stars.
celestial has been such a hot theme, so much meaning, but this is just so. What a great gift idea! I love
So
these
pretty.
for everything about them. Affordable, unique,
But it really
fun
looks like
fashion.
diamonds. It
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
they
does.
really did exactly as you would do diamonds. Then these earrings.
I knew these are one of your favorite earrings.
Oh my gosh, I love these. These are very simple, very elegant. It's an infinity or an 8. It actually hinges in the bottom so that it's super clean at the top. We have an all yellow, all white, all rose, or two-tone, which is yellow and black. Yellow in back and white in front. This is something that we offered once before, and oh my gosh.
Loved it.
Took us forever to get it back, but what a cool gift idea. And what
It's so ingenious how it opens and closes, just to show like.
there you go.
Look how that is so. It just closes like that, so it closes into the figure 8 design, which is great.
Perfect. So those are also coming up, and then we
But
have
popular in demand.
oh my gosh,
This was
this
so
is going.
cool.
I have to tell you, we only have a limited number of these to go around. This is going to be on Thanksgiving Day. I'm going to tell you that right now because you're not going to expect it. Because
Yeah.
normally we don't do anything on Thanksgiving. I get that, but I just thought this really is appropriate for Thanksgiving. This is 14 karat gold. It's made in the USA. It is a scapular cross, and it has so much meaning. If
So
you
much meaning.
are, it can be a meaning of your faith. It can definitely, it's a specific example of your faith if you're Catholic. It is a beautiful example of your faith if you are Christian, and it's an absolutely beautiful piece of jewelry no matter what.
Factory made in USA. They do such fine detail. I love how they have this beautiful finish in the center. It's almost this matte finish with the polished border on it. It says Catholic Call Priest on the back.
Mhm.
You have the scapular messages, St. Christopher, St. Joseph, miraculous metal, and it just there's so many different beautiful themes here, and I just think you pick one item you want to offer maybe on Thanksgiving. This is so perfect, I think.
All right, so I'm rushing David off because he
Yeah.
has another grouping. I do just want to let you know very quickly that we're also going to have these fluffy, gorgeous faux fur cinched waist coats coming up, and these are so soft and so pretty. You will love them. Love them, love them, love them. We have these beautiful hats coming up. Look at this with the stones. Aren't they stunning? And a little pom-pom on top. Love those. Those are going to be great gift ideas. We have so many great things. Want a little sneak peek at next week? Okay. There you go. That was it. Next week. So many great ideas. So little time. And of course, again, yes, the jacket that I'm wearing is coming up next week. Want to remind you that today is David's birthday. So if you're wondering who people are talking to, if you're just joining us late, happy birthday. They're saying happy birthday, David, because it is his birthday.
I'm going to do an overall kind of thing going on here, and of course I'm here to assist you wherever possible.
Okay, so this is going to be good luck, charms, all kinds of that kind of, this is going to be good luck, message jewelry, charm jewelry, that kind of thing. And this is, okay, so many different beautiful versions in this. Number one, I love this. This is going to be a wishbone.
How
this
perfect.
is a lucky wishbone. How perfect is that? We're going to have that in rose, white, and yellow. I love that. I love the simplicity. I love the message in that. You always want to give somebody good luck. Another beautiful message is the North Star. Finding your way, finding your direction, finding your, your meaning.
Very popular. We brought this back.
Oh, so beautiful. And all of the options on this one, which is just absolutely, absolutely stunning. Then we have this beautiful, like this I think is so sweet because it's a moon looking up to the star. And the micro pave work on that is beautiful.
It's Italian. It's beautiful. The Italians do jewelry so well.
But I have to say, like this stone setting is really fine for Italian.
Really fine for Italians.
Yeah.
They're not known. I mean, they do great Italian. I mean,
Oh,
workmanship, but this is really special.
They just did
and
a
the little
beautiful
matching
job.
earrings too, which I think
Oh
are
my
so
gosh.
cute. Little star earrings.
Yeah, so this is, it's a little
Moon.
circle, and it has the little star on top, and then like a little moon inside and stones. And
There's
on
a
one
moon
side
on one
and then a
earring
star
and
on
a
one.
star on the other. I
Yeah,
love that.
so you have a star on one, a moon on the other ear, but it's very subtle, so they really look like they match, but they're so sweet. I absolutely love them. So sweet, so comfortable, such a great gift idea. Then for the superstar
Yeah.
in your world, this is going to be a little bit of a boulder necklace, really, really fun. It's actually two charms together. So it's going to be one star that's domed in the center with the double row pave, and then a beautiful tag, like a dog tag style behind it. Lots and lots of stonework, paper clip necklace.
Love the chain.
Love the way
with
it
this.
falls.
It's kind of
All
unique,
three colors.
different, very special.
Yeah, very superstar, very rock star. Love that.
And finally-
Then we have your choice of round or cushion in this beautiful, beautiful earring. And this is going to be a center stone with the halo design, rose, white, or yellow. Perfect gift idea. Once again, this is something that everyone on your gift list would absolutely
I
love.
feel the same way.
No one would not love it.
Gifts, teacher, babysitter,
Yeah.
just whatever you have. This is the no-brainer gift to me.
So don't forget that we have shopping at 8 p.m. tonight. The Skull Weekender bag that I was just showing you, that order closes at noon Eastern time tomorrow. Just to let you know, that's an advance order. It's made for you, made in the USA. Closes at noon tomorrow. Tomorrow is this Christmas tree. It's our very last Christmas collection of the year. Want to remind you also, on Wednesday, the day before Christmas, we're going to have a special pre-Black Friday sale on some pieces that you've been asking for. So make sure and watch your email. Make sure and pay attention to that day. That beautiful gold cross on Thanksgiving, Black Friday weekend, all kinds of beautiful things coming up for you. It is going to be a really, really busy week. I do want to remind you very quickly that, first of all, happy birthday, David.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you, everyone, for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I've been looking on Facebook as you've been presenting.
Oh,
so
nice. Very nice.
nice, everyone reaching out. I appreciate
So,
it.
happy birthday, David. I do hope you had a good one here, here at the office for a long day. Ooh.
I'll see my kids.
Yeah, that'd be good. Also want to remind you that someone commenting in this chat is going to win this bag. So later on, come back and check the actual post and we'll edit it so that the name of the person who won will be there, and then you can contact customer care and we will send you your beautiful bag. This is a version of the Monaco that's absolutely beautiful and absolutely stunning. So definitely go for that. All right, it's 8:01, so let the shopping begin. Thank you
everyone.
all. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful
Happy
holiday. We'll see you
Thanksgiving,
next
everyone.
Monday. Bye.